I have a thing that I call my 10,000 elephants. And that's where, if there's anything that's, I have a disaster area for me. So something I would accumulate because I like it. And then I accumulate more, more, and more. And that was my 10,000 elephants. And how it became 10,000 elephants was a long time ago, probably about 12, 15 years ago. I always liked elephants, but I never really got into collecting them. Probably about 15 years ago. And so everyone knew that I collected elephants. My daughter, my family, my coworkers, my friends. So I was given over the years a lot of elephants. And plus I would buy because it was fun to buy these little elephant figurines. But it wasn't just that. I was getting purses, leggings, jewelry, rings. I was I had a lot of elephants, let's just say this. Then one time my daughter and I went on vacation and we went to Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, and we kind of got off the beaten path, but we went on this road that it was going to take us to our final destination. So we went ahead and stayed on the road. And I come around a turn, and there is this elephant museum. So I looked at my daughter and I said, "We have to stop." So we did stop, and there was elephants everywhere out in the parking lot, big giant elephants, and I was like, I'm in heaven. So I go in there and look at all the elephants, and I think my daughter was kind of bored. They had a candy shop, so we bought candy. We did all the touristy things, and of course the little gift shop, I had to buy some elephants. And then we went into the video room where the original owner, had passed away. So we went into the video room to listen to him tell the story of how this museum got started. And a long time ago, he had collected elephants. And people that he would meet would give him elephants or send him elephants. And then this one elderly woman that was an acquaintance, not like a great friend, but an acquaintance, and she had heard that he collected elephants. And so she said that her children didn't want her elephant collection. So when she was gone, she would like to pass it on to him. And he's like, "Oh, that's so nice. Thank you. I will treasure them." Well, that time came, and so he had a small vehicle that he went to meet the attorney at that woman's house to get the elephant collection. And the attorney had said, "You're going to need a bigger vehicle." And he's like, "Why?" So he opens up the garage door, and the guy said there must have been 10,000 elephants. There was elephants in all these containers. So he said, "So what else could I do but open up an elephant museum?" Well, then stuff still accumulated after that, because when people visited and there would be people from other countries, they would get the address and send them an elephant from their perspective country. So I was real excited and thought I was in heaven when I walked into the museum. When I walked out, it was a different story, because I looked at my daughter and I said, "Oh my gosh, I stopped collecting elephants. I still like them, but I don't collect them." So I have one necklace and a pair of leggings that are so comfortable, and I have a snow globe that was given to me by a very special friend who is no longer here, um, and I enjoy it. And that's one of the few personal things that I have that really doesn't have a use, except it does give me joy. So the lesson I learned from that, or I should have learned from that, was that I needed to watch my collections. And so that goes into the next thing. And this became my new 10,000 elephants was Fiesta Wear. I'm from West Virginia, and Fiesta Wear, Homer Laughlin, is they make Fiesta Wear, and that's out in Newton, West Virginia. And I've never been there. I've never been. They always have a tent year once a year, and I've never been there. I've had friends that's been there that collect Fiesta Wear. I just always got it like at yard sales or thrift stores, antique places, the discontinued, especially you could find at the antique places. And I would go into the actual department stores and get my Fiesta Wear. And I wasn't using my Fiesta Wear. I was wrapping it up real nice and putting it in containers. Because someday I was going to use it. But I wasn't really sure. It was kind of heavy, and it was so beautiful, and it's so vibrant. And there's a lot of people that collect Fiesta Wear. Um, I just wasn't sure about it. And so I decided to get rid of my Fiesta Wear because that's exactly what I did. I hone in on one thing I'm going to collect, and then I just go crazy instead of just getting a couple pieces or a few pieces. So I actually, at this point, no longer collect anything. I don't collect anything. Everything I have has a use, other than, like I said, the snow globe. I do have a painting that was painted by my sister-in-law, and of course photos. But with the exception of those, everything I have has a purpose, and I don't feel bad about that. I don't feel bad about it at all. So watch out for those 10,000 elephants. They can creep up to you. And it's something to think about. Do you have any 10,000 elephants?